In a kingdom nestled between majestic mountains and lush valleys, there lived a wise king named Eldrin. He ruled with a firm but gentle hand, beloved by his people for his fairness and compassion. Eldrin had one son, Prince Aric, a spirited young man eager to prove himself worthy of the crown. As Aric grew, he often watched his father lead with grace, handling disputes and fostering peace among rival factions. Yet, as much as he admired Eldrin, Aric craved adventure and the thrill of battle. He longed for the day when he could step out of his father's shadow and demonstrate his strength. One day, a messenger arrived at the castle with troubling news. A neighboring kingdom had declared war, seeking to expand its territory. Eldrin knew he had to act quickly to protect his people. He called a council of advisors and planned a strategy, but as the discussions unfolded, Aric grew restless. "Father," Aric interjected during a meeting, "I can lead the troops. I want to fight for our kingdom." Eldrin sighed, knowing that his son's heart was in the right place, but concerned for his safety. "Aric, a king must sometimes lead from the rear. There are many ways to show strength, and not all battles are won with swords." Frustrated, Aric stormed out of the council chamber. He felt that his father did not believe in him. Determined to prove his worth, he secretly gathered a small group of loyal knights and set out to engage the enemy on his own. Under the cover of night, Aric and his knights rode into the forest, their hearts pounding with excitement. They soon discovered the enemy camp, a sprawling collection of tents and flickering campfires. Aric's plan was to create chaos and disrupt their supply lines, but as they moved closer, he felt a flicker of doubt. Suddenly, alarms rang out as the enemy soldiers spotted them. A fierce battle ensued. Aric fought valiantly, but the enemy was overwhelming. Just when he thought all hope was lost, a familiar figure appeared through the chaos. His father, King Eldrin, leading a contingent of soldiers to rescue him. Together, they fought side by side, and Aric felt a surge of pride and relief. Eldrin's calm presence steadied him, and they worked in perfect harmony. Eventually, they pushed back the invaders, securing a hard-fought victory. As the dust settled, Aric, breathless and bruised, turned to his father. "I wanted to prove myself to you. I thought leading my own way would show my strength." Eldrin placed a hand on his son's shoulder. "You've already proven your bravery, Aric, but a true leader knows when to fight and when to seek help. Strength lies not just in courage, but in wisdom and humility." Realizing the truth in his father's words, Aric nodded. He understood now that leadership was not about glory, but about serving his people with integrity. From that day forward, Aric learned from Eldrin, accompanying him in council meetings and in the training of troops. The bond between father and son deepened as they navigated the challenges of ruling together. In time, Aric became a respected leader in his own right, embodying the virtues of both strength and wisdom. Years later, when Eldrin passed on the crown, Aric ruled with the same compassion and fairness his father had shown. The kingdom thrived, and the lessons learned in the heat of battle remained etched in his heart, a reminder that true strength comes from love, wisdom, and the bonds we forge with those we cherish.